one interesting trait I find about the North Americans is they're the only otter species to have what's known as a delayed implantation of up to about 12 months or so. So rather than being pregnant for 12 months, which could be a bit inconvenient, I imagine, they delay the whole implantation depending on food scarcity and environmental conditions and things like that. Which I find quite interesting. They also get things like prawns, mackerel, whitebait, herring, shellfish, eels. In fact, so these guys do actually have a liking for hard-boiled eggs, which is a good bit of environmentally enrichment for them as they love playing with them. There's also a good bit of nutrition into these eggs in the wild.
Definitely one of our prettiest otters, but we don't tell Splash that, of
course. You may notice on the front piece of the Asians here, they've got more toed feet than webbed feet. And you can see them using their front paws in much the same way as humans will use their hands. For holding food and for searching for food, and for grooming and things like that. Yeah. Well, thanks to such breeding programs as the one these guys were on, well, the otter is making a major comeback in the wild. Anywhere with a relatively undisturbed habitat, and of course, they also need clean, fresh water. They also would have a very varied diet, depending upon where they're living and the time of year. They will eat such things as worms, grubs, small mammals, eels, shellfish, small birds, small children, anything they can find, really. Now in here, as I said, we have Felix and Jasmine. Now, Felix is a slightly larger one, he's just coming down the rocks there. Well, Jasmine's the other prettier looking one who's bouncing there. So, these guys are both about 7 years old now. And seeing as an otter lives around about 5 or so in the wild if they're lucky, well, as you can see in here, they are doing quite well at the age of 7. These guys, as I said, they are our Asian short-clawed otters. They're the smallest species of otter in the world. Out of about 19 different species. Are you sure? These guys come from southern Eastern Asia and Indonesia. And they inhabit paddy fields and lowland streams and marshes. Compared with the other European otter or the other British otter, which is a much more shy, secretive and a nocturnal species, well, these guys may be able to tell our diurnal, and of course they are usually a much more playful species. Ready? Ready for swim? You ready for it? Right, folks, well, I'm afraid to say I don't actually have the other washing up to do now, so all I can say now is thank you very much for listening. I hope you all enjoyed your time here.